welcome to a new series of films called Travelling with Friends, and today I'm travelling through the county of Dorset, particularly around Wareham, Corfe Castle and Swanage. So I thought it would be great to meet one of my friends, Greeno. There's another vlog as well about Corfe Castle and kind of very nice cakes. You see that, but this is really more about Greeno. This is really more about Greeno, who is an inspiration to some of us YouTubers, as somebody really established now on YouTube. Hello Greeno.
Hello there, how are you doing?
I'm good, and it's great to be here in Wareham.
Yes. Yeah.
This is not just home, if I'm allowed to say.
Well, it's not home now, it's where I grew up. I live not
where the
too
heart
far away.
is.
Exactly, but this is where I spent my youth.
Excellent. So I think we're also a particularly important spot because clearly you have a significant liking for beer and wine.
What are you trying to say, you man?
I'm being honest. And there are a couple of eateries and bars across the river.
Yes.
By the way, what's the name of the river?
This is the River Frome.
The River Frome.
Yeah.
Lovely. And lots of dogs around as well.
There are.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
They're having a great time with us. So that is absolutely brilliant. What's so special about the pubs and bars behind here for you?
Just behind here, across the way, we have the Key Inn. My mum used to own that pub.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she bought that when I was about 18, which is possibly why I like beer and wine so much these days.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
18 is a very impressionable age, and you were doing things like A-levels. Did it have any impact?
Six months before my A-levels.
Any impact?
Well, I didn't do as well in them as I'd hoped, let's put it that way. But so she owned that, but oh, good lord. Getting an impromptu shower there.
That's right, but I think it's only out of affection for
indeed.
True character of Wareham.
So she owned that pub for about 8 years and then sold that and then bought another pub further up in the town a few years later, which she stayed at until, 2022 maybe.
So obviously your vlog is called Greeno Eats, and it's about all things food, really.
Yes, indeed.
European, American, everywhere.
Yep.
This was presumably then the grounding in that direction. You knew quite a lot about food at quite a young age.
Yeah. So obviously, there's food served in the pub there and what have you. So got a bit of a grounding in it from a very young age.
And we had a little chat before, and I know that you were actually cooking for the general public at quite a young age.
Yeah.
What was that?
So there's a chippy further up the high street here.
Is there?
There is indeed, and at the age of 14, I think. So I was working behind the counter in there for a couple of years as a little teenage sort of couple of evenings a week job.
That's great.
Also sold ice creams actually in a place called Kimmeridge.
So it's no surprise that first of all Dorset seems to be green everywhere. It seems to sport your corporate colour everywhere. But you obviously know a heck of a lot about food, and you probably served everybody in Wareham, population 7,000?
Yeah, thereabouts.
At some stages in their lives, so it's amazing.
Undoubtedly, yeah.
And do you think that has something to do with the vlog in terms of what you chose to do and what you chose to cover?
Possibly, yeah. I've always been interested in food. Again, one of the reasons I probably didn't do as well at university as I should have done. Mm-hmm. So I was missing lectures, watching food programmes on telly.
Really? But should we walk a little?
Yeah,
so
we should.
I hope though that I'm aware of this because we sometimes chat together in another language, which is Russian, right? So, как дела?
Хорошо, спасибо.
That means how are you? This is very well. The reason I speak a bit of Russian is because my wife is Russian, but Greeno, we're going into the darkness.
We
are.
Let's step back.
We'll step back.
Before we head into a little
I think
tunnel of trees.
You studied Russian, didn't you?
I did for a little while, yeah, up in Manchester. Did a little bit of Russian, then swapped and did economics in Portsmouth.
So I had to do something like, do a vlog together in Georgia or something like that. Actually, having said that, might be a better idea in Armenia, I think.
Yeah, Georgia's
they're happier speaking Russian there.
Yeah, exactly. Probably a bit of a dodgy area to speak in Russian right now.
Yes. Obviously a few dogs have shown their affection for you during the shooting of this video.
Yeah.
Do you like dogs?
I do. I used to have dogs when I was a kid, but I've kind of developed an allergy to pet hair in adult life, so we don't have dogs at home or anything.
Or cats?
Or cats. We've got a couple of rats and a guinea pig.
Rats?
Yeah.
A gerbil?
No, rats. Actual fancy rats, they're called.
Fancy rats?
Yeah, I don't like them, but they're little uns and she loves them, so we have rats.
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Little uns, you're very fortunate. If any of my kids came home with a rat, they'd be told where to put it. And it wouldn't be the lounge. But there we go. Anyhow, obviously you got a lot of a grounding, as we said, in catering. You then went to university where you studied Russian.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem to me an exact straight line to vlogging.
No.
What happened?
Well, I came to vlogging really late in life, to be honest. I mean, it was a bit of a lockdown boredom thing, really. Started watching quite a bit of YouTube. And first off, it was a gaming channel I set up. It was called FM Greeno. Nothing to do with food whatsoever.
Sounds like a radio station.
A little bit. Well, the FM stood for Football Manager, because that was the game I was playing mostly. So, so I was doing that in my house, very unsuccessfully, to be honest with you. Then obviously as we came out of lockdown, I was thinking, the skills I've learned in that and the enjoyment I got from it, what can I transfer that to now that we're allowed back outside again?
Yeah, absolutely.
And food seemed the obvious choice, so I started doing some stuff just in the local area around Dorset.
Because you were working in sales before, right?
So, yeah, worked in sales for over 20 years.
So is this the first time you kind of been your own boss?
Not ish. I mean, I ran a pub for a while,
True.
So that counts as being your own boss. But yeah, it's the first time for many years being my own boss, certainly.
But you like being your own boss. I can feel it. I can sense it.
Yeah, it gives you a sense of freedom, doesn't it? You can do what you like when you like. You know, I mean, Mrs. Greeno will tell you I work too much at doing this. Yeah. You know, so it doesn't work that way, really.
It is hard work. People don't realise that
it is a lot of hard work. A lot of hours go into it. You know, it's not just me sat at a table eating my lunch. There's a lot of planning and travelling and editing, and
it's no good without passion either.
No, exactly. You've got to have a passion for it. Definitely. Without a passion for it, there's no point. I mean, you can see people sometimes on YouTube that are going through the motions, and it comes through in the content they're making. So I think you've got to be enjoying the process, certainly.
But I mean, you've gone on an incredible journey, in your own words, from having very few views to I believe in August 2025 hitting 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been
amazing. And I even know I've spent a few hours with you today.
Yeah.
And pretty much everywhere you go, you're recognised. This is true. Certainly around this part of the world.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you know, I was recognised in Portsmouth the other day when I was out with the family. Yesterday we were out and about, and a couple of people came up to me, wanted a photo, which is a bit weird.
Well, I'm sure they enjoy it. So it's an amazing journey in a short period of time. I mean, how do you reflect on all the hard work you put in, but how you got there? And any advice for any aspiring YouTubers like me?
Well, I think the biggest advice I always give to people is just, a lot of people ask me, should they start a channel? Yeah, absolutely. If you've got a passion for something, you can start on your phone. It doesn't matter, you know. The other thing, when people are starting out, and it is a struggle, you know, it took me best part of 200 videos before I got to, certainly to monetize sort of territory. Just don't get disheartened. If you're enjoying the process, don't worry about the numbers. If your passion is there, people will find you eventually.
I agree. I'd make one comment though. I think that there's far too many supposed experts online, almost encouraging people to believe that it can be done in a few days. Okay, if you're very lucky, perhaps. But for the majority of people, that's not going to be the case.
Absolutely.
So it's rather misleading advice. And what you really need is, just as you say, to have that passion and dedication, and to be willing to work very hard. And then eventually, something will happen.
Yeah, listen to people's advice. You know, that's a key thing, because you're not going to be great when you start out.
Yes. So, I think I may have cut Greeno's head off a little there.
Case in point.
Yeah, exactly.
Point the camera at the guy who's talking.
So, but what he's saying is what really matters. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, just be willing to listen to advice. There's lots of people out there who'll help you. You know, don't be afraid to ask people questions. Most people are nice enough to reply. And yeah, even now, continual trying to improve, Don't rest on your laurels, because you'll only go backwards.
Yeah. What's the funniest thing that's happened to you so far, making YouTube videos, apart from so much love from local dogs? For somebody who's got an allergy to their...
Funniest thing, goodness me, that's a hard one. Let me think about that. I'll come back to you, because I can't think of anything
What's
crazy.
What's the most difficult thing that's happened, or the thing that was perhaps most difficult to deal with?
I had an incident when I was in Bratislava filming, and a guy came up.
I can hear a prison cell here. Sorry, no, go on, sorry.
No, he wasn't very happy with me filming in his vicinity, and was telling me quite forcefully he wanted me to leave. Just a guest at the hotel I was staying at.
And, was that at the breakfast?
Yes, at the breakfast. Yeah. So that was a bit of an awkward situation, because I had to pack up and move to another table and try and vlog even more quietly than I was beforehand. You get people like that. I mean, it's understandable. People don't want to necessarily be disturbed by a vlog. I think most people are fairly respectful of people around them. I've seen the content that you make, for example. Nothing's loud and shouty, and you've got to try and be respectful of people around you. Out for a good time themselves.
But it's
funny, for a meal.
The only time that anybody's really shouted at me was the very first time I tried to make a vlog.
Right, okay.
And so it's really encouraging. But it was in Scotland, it was in Perth. I've never ever actually published a video, but the guy just heaped obscenities on me, despite the fact I was nowhere near it.
Right.
But people obviously have a different perception of where the camera is or whatever.
Well, that's it. I mean, I think this guy, thought the camera was pointing somewhere in his direction. It was pointing at me, and he was sat miles away. He was joined by female company shortly afterwards,
oh dear.
and I do wonder if there was
Yes.
something a little nefarious going on. But
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about me. I did a video in an amazing Indian buffet in Perivale,
right,
and there was a guy sitting there with a lady, and the waiter actually came up to me and said he has asked, could you please make sure that he and his lady are not in the film. I said, don't worry, I promise you they won't be.
right,
Well, afterwards there's a Tesco around the back, and I went to Tesco to buy some stuff, and he was in the Tesco.
right.
And he
Okay.
said, you haven't included me, have you? And I said, no, don't worry. He said, no, it's just that I left work early today. So that's what he was worried about. But there we go. So you do get things like that.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I mean, people are generally quite accepting if you're going into film a place. If they stand behind the quality of what they're offering you,
Yeah.
it's effectively a free advert for them.
That's right.
And particularly if it's someone like myself or like, you know,
Yeah,
Gary, Danny,
absolutely.
yourself, who go and pay for the food.
Yeah, always.
You know,
always.
it's basically you're
That's
getting a
No
customer,
otherwise. Yeah, exactly.
and they're going to advertise your business for you. So,
Have you thought about what your favourite moment was?
favourite moment? Do you know? I mean,
They're all
it's-
favourite.
I mean, there's quite a few, but I think it's. There are various different things that are favourites. I mean, you can pick a sort of favourite restaurant or something like that, or a favourite meal. But I think it's when you get the feedback from a restaurant. You know, the vlog comes out, and someone will come back to you and say, "Oh, you know, we really appreciate that. You've made our business look great," or something like that. And all I'm doing is telling my truth of what I got on the day. You know, I go in there unfiltered. If it's not very good, I'm going to tell them it's not very good.
Sure.
So when you get feedback from a restaurant, or they say, you know, we've had a number of customers come in and mention your video, and that's brought us them. That is probably the favourite thing for me, because that's kind of what it's all about. If I can show people somewhere that's great to eat, and they go and eat there, it's a win-win for everybody.
Biggest ambition for the channel for the future?
Oh goodness! I mean, I'd like to travel more. Don't tell Mrs. Greeno this.
Very welcome to travel with me.
Although the travel vlogs I do don't get the best views, so
No,
somehow I need to
know all
find the
about
balance,
that. Yes.
the balance in that really. But there's a lot of places I still really want to go and film. But yeah, if I could do a bit more in France and Germany,
you
and,
love France,
and Hungary even.
Up your Strasse.
Up my Strasse
I love
in
that,
Deutschland,
yeah. And is there one restaurant you particularly like to vlog that you haven't vlogged yet?
Oh, that's a good one. There's the French Laundry in California. I saw it on a food channel years ago.
Undies.
Well, indeed,
It's you moving your head, but
it's me.
Nobody's going to mind.
Who knows? Yeah, I think that's something I saw on a food show years and years ago, and it was like something that really excited me. I think it was an Anthony Bourdain show. He went there.
Great broadcaster.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous, and just raved about the place. 3 Michelin starred, up somewhere near the wine country in California, and it's just something I always wanted to go.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's grab a bench and do some quickfire.
Okay.
What was your best subject at school?
Maths. Well, up to GCSE level anyway. I took my maths GCSE a year early and got an A in it.
Excellent.
Which was good, but then that meant I took a year off of maths, went to do it at A level, and was rubbish. So, so up to that point, maths. But the best subject I got at school, A levels, was German. Got a B in German.
Oh, hervorragend. So next on the list, most inspiring YouTuber.
Oh, good question. Good question. It's probably going to sound a bit cheesy and contrived, but probably Gary.
That's perfect. So why not?
Because people will make comments about that.
People will make comments, but we want comments. Comments are good.
But I really, I mean,
algorithm.
But he's kind of done what I kind of want to achieve. An ordinary guy going out, vlogging his meals, and making a great success out of it. So that's an
great.
inspiration.
So I'm going to move on to another question that's going to come later. Are you going to write a book as well? And if so, what would you call it?
I very much doubt anyone would want to read a book that I write.
For anyone who doesn't know, Gary Eats is publishing a book in October.
Yeah, that's right.
I understand the advanced sales are great.
Yeah,
so it's worth having a look on Amazon. And what's it called again? It's called
What Gary Eats.
What Gary Eats.
Yeah,
excellent. So look that one up, because seriously, I'm sure it's going to be a great book.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, smashing. What do you most like about YouTube?
Probably the interaction with people in the comments section. Mostly, 99% of it. Let's
Not
put it that
everyone
way.
would say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite good because I made a decision quite early on that I wanted to reply to almost all the comments, I'm going to say, because there are some you just don't get time to do. It's almost like a little community, and some people chat between themselves now.
Yeah.
They've kind of got to know each other a little bit. So
That's true.
yeah, that I really, really
Matthias,
like.
who chats on both our channels.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, you get to know people as well. It's quite
Yeah,
odd.
that's right. Yeah,
Well,
you
even
find
us, I think.
you find out all sorts of things about people's lives.
Yeah.
So
What do you most dislike about YouTube?
again, the comment section.
Yeah.
No, I think when people are just unfair in their criticism, and I think they can hide behind the fact that you don't know who they are, they're just behind a screen and just write unpleasant and unfair
unnecessary.
things, you know. So
You don't mind if it's constructive, but if it's
no,
just
absolutely.
vicious
If
or
it's
unpleasant
if it's
or rude,
criticism of the content or the places I've gone or whatever it
Yeah.
is, no problem with that at all. But if people just want to have
Yeah.
a pop,
which I think is very unfair, particularly considering you're effectively providing them content free of charge,
Yep.
which they can like or not bother watching at all.
Yep,
As long
agreed.
as if they've got to pay a license fee.
No, exactly. It's all
No
free.
political comment there.
Yeah.
Okay, favourite food.
Favourite food? See, this is
this should be straightforward.
well, it's not straightforward though, because I mean, if it was like a cuisine,
Yes.
Indian food.
Okay.
But
As a dish.
as a dish, I mean, it's hard to beat a really good steak and chips in France.
I think that's true. And I kind of agree, but I also really want to urge you
Yeah.
to have steak and chips in Belgium as well.
Right.
Well, we've got to do this at some stage. Most disliked food.
Cinnamon.
Okay, now I knew you were going to say cinnamon or mushrooms, but I wanted to know which one. So cinnamon is
the worst.
much worse, is it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if it's hidden in curries and stuff, no problem because it's part of a blend of spices. Put it into an apple pudding, it can get in the bin straight away. Mushrooms, it's the texture, not the flavour.
Okay. Also, somebody has told me the answer to this question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but so you're supposed I know it, but I think it's quite interesting. What was
Okay.
I'm not even sure the question is correctly worded.
Okay.
What was your first foray into broadcasting?
Into
Or
broadcasting?
to a large group of people? And you might say standing behind a bar.
No,
That's not what I'm thinking. I know what I'm thinking.
Probably, I won a public speaking competition when I was in school.
That wasn't it.
Is that? It wasn't it?
Cool. That's cool.
All right. Okay.
That's what I've been told is a load of nonsense.
Really?
Iran does, we say in Russian.
Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you that.
All right. Okay.
Should I tell you what they said?
Go on.
They said that you used to be the stadium announcer even at Wayne.
Oh, I was the stadium announcer.
Remember, that's a
No,
broadcast.
you said the first foray.
Ah,
So I was in school. I won a public
Okay,
speaking
okay,
competition.
all
Like
right.
for, you know, for the whole of
fair
Dorset.
point. Okay, but
But yeah, in terms of broadcasting, like
world.
to the world in a way, yeah, I was a stadium announcer at Weymouth Football Club for 3 seasons.
you enjoy it.
I loved it. It was good fun. Yeah, I mean the football wasn't. Football was terrible. They got relegated.
I want an answer as to why. Matisse or Van Gogh?
Matisse or Van Gogh? Interesting. I love the Van Gogh, or however you pronounce it. Gogh.
Yeah. Okay, that's a surprise.
Just because it's worth more money. The one person, you know the answer to this as well. The one artist I admire the most is Magritte. I'd have a Magritte in my house ahead of anybody else.
You do like Magritte, I know.
I do, and I have many prints of Magritte stuff around the house.
I love Magritte as well.
And I always, if I'm in a town, like there's one in Cardiff, for example, there's an original Magritte in the museum in Cardiff. And I went there about 4 times to see it.
Fantastic.
Didn't look at anything else in the museum, just went to see the painting.
These are supposed to be quickfire questions.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay because we're getting true insight into Greeno, which is great. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi, all day long.
Easy. That was easy. That was.
It was. And Maradona ahead of Ronaldo too.
And some of these are because I'm really interested in your answer. BBC or YouTube?
Ooh. That is a tricky one, actually. I would, even now, I'd probably still say BBC.
Yeah, I think I would as well. I think the BBC, we're very fast to hit it, but actually we're very lucky to have it.
Yeah. You
forget
look at, I mean, I know people claim it's biased in
Yeah.
whatever direction you're not.
Yeah.
But I don't think it can't be biased in both directions.
Right?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right, sorry, we're becoming political, which we shouldn't be. But yeah. France or Spain?
France.
I thought you'd say that.
Love it.
Favourite country?
Favourite country? Probably France again.
Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. My
Love
mother
it.
will be pleased. She's French.
Right.
Favourite country?
Hang on, we just had that.
Sorry.
It's still France. I haven't changed my mind.
That's what I did check. Okay, favourite colour?
Green.
Oh, what a surprise. Biggest ambition?
Oh, biggest ambition. To have a month on YouTube where I get more views than Gary.
Very honest.
That's
Gary, you're not supposed to hear that.
It's not going to happen either. so-
Well, whoever knows? You never know. You'll surprise yourself.
That's true. Yeah.
Surprise Gary too.
Yeah. And definitely surprise Gary.
Predicted position for AFC Bournemouth in Premier League this season.
This season,
That's his team, by the way.
yeah. I don't think we'll do as well as last season because we've sold all of our best players.
Yeah.
I reckon 11th.
Okay. That's not bad, I think.
It's not bad. I think that's about right.
Still best in your history or second best.
Yeah, right up there.
Predicted position for Ipswich Town Football Club in Championship. That's my
Ooh,
team.
I'm going to say 6th.
And are we going out on the playoffs?
I'm not committing to that. I'm going to say 6th.
That's very, very pessimistic. Anyhow, okay.
Well, have you seen how you started the season?
Yes, I have.
Okay, 6th.
Okay.
Be happy with it.
Thank you. Hoodie or raincoat?
Hoodie.
Oh,
Never ever wear a raincoat ever.
Ever.
No, I
You
mean,
do wear hoodies.
I wear hoodies, and if it's absolutely tipping down, my hoodie gets wet.
Okay. And the final one, Dorset or London?
Dorset. Love it. I mean, I love London. I think it's a great city, and I love visiting it. Couldn't live there. Could not live there.
I live there.
Yeah, but where you? I mean, it's not really London. It's part of Greater London. But sort of, I don't know, Central London, or people who live in Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
It's just too busy.
Yeah.
I mean, where we are now
gorgeous,
is quiet. I mean, this is the school summer holidays, and
Yeah.
this is about as busy as it gets.
Yeah.
It's funny. I used to. This is Quickfire. I'm going to go off on a tangent.
Not so
Yeah.
quick.
My daughter, my eldest daughter, used to go to a primary school not far from here when we first moved back down to Dorset. And the only thing that would stop me getting back to my desk in time to start work sometimes was they move cows from one field to another, and it crosses the road, and you get stuck there for about 15 minutes behind a herd of cattle.
That's great.
That's what Dorset's like.
Well, thank you very much, Greeno, for being the first ever guest on Travel with a Friend.
No problem at all.
Travel with a Friend.
The series that's name will probably change.
Exactly, but no, it's great, really fascinating, and continued good fortune with your excellent channel. For those who don't
Thank
know,
you very much.
it's Greeno Eats. It's extremely easy to find, and rather like the food on offer, it's addictive.
Very kind of you to say so.
Very true. Okay, great stuff. Thank you so much.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I